For anyone concerned about my new film set that Mishi won't be present, he's right here. He can come and interrupt this set as well. You're so pretty. Okay, now be quiet. Don't do anything naughty. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to another Rina K YouTube video. I am back in this set and I added a little bit of color, or actually Alicia climbed up the ladder and added the color to the back wall because I know it was very white last time. So we spiced it up a little bit. I gotta put my cat ears on. This is to keep my sweaty hairs out of my face and hopefully off my projects. So for this week's video, I'm going to be once again using the Electro inks, and I'm going to be using them with another one of my favorite Rina K products, the Mandala Maker. And I'm gonna show you guys how you can create a really vibrant wreath using these inks, and also I'm gonna show you how you can stamp an entire mandala that you've already created in 8 turns of the wreath builder. So it'll be really cool and really fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. In addition to this card, I'm also going to be showing you how to convert a square wreath builder card into an A2 size card with a little stenciled piece in between, so it'll be very pretty. All right, let's get into it. So here are the products that we're going to be using today. We're not going to use all these inks, but I just wanted to show you because they're so pretty. We're actually going to be using the Blaring Blue, the Potent Purple, Poppin' Pink, Raging Red, and the Orange Glow. So these ones can get out for now. Yeah, we're going to be using that with the Mandala Maker stamp set, and I am going to be using a mandala that I've already created, and it is very, very, very precise and a little difficult to make, but I wanted to use a really complicated mandala to show you how easy this technique is when you've made a mandala that you already really like and doubt that you can ever make again, because that's the kind of boat I'm in with this mandala. It's like a puzzle. So I just wanted to show you this little hack. So we're going to be using the Misty with that and the 3 3/4 inch wreath builder. And then we are going to be using these pieces to change it from a square card into an A2 sized card. And we will be stenciling on this piece with the Sassy Stripe stencil and the Picket Fence Studio brushes. So to begin, let's build the mandala. No crying on set, Mishi. This is why we don't bring dogs on set. I have to do sound editing to remove Mishi from my life. So we're gonna start off with this mandala that I already made. I stamped it in black onyx, and I'm just gonna use it kind of as a template for where to place the stamps. I don't even know how I made this. It took a lot of trial and error. I had to throw like 50 sheets away, but I eventually got here, and now I want to keep recreating it, and I never want to have to go through the pain of trying to figure out where to place anything. And I'm just gonna put that down very centered in the template, and make sure you tape down your template, because sometimes it can move, and then you'll have an aneurysm if you're already a certain amount into this mandala and it moves. So just tape it down, tape everything down. My mat is taped down. I'm taped to this chair. I just don't want to risk anything moving. So the first thing you want to do is pick a few images on the mandala that you want to be the same color. And you're going to keep those stamps in the same area so it's easy to ink up in the same color. Now for this one, I'm going to be layering this designed point. So I'm going to layer that right there, and you just want to make sure that it's perfectly in line with where you placed everything. And then I'm going to use this dot as well. I'm just going to place this right here. And then, so this is going to be my pink corner, and then I am going to move over to here, because the wreath builder template is great because it keeps the stamps in the same position despite them being on different spots of the mandala. So they're all gonna stamp in the same position. It's just gonna look really weird at first, but don't panic, just trust me. So once you have the stamps in place that you want, and you have the rest of them on, which I'm gonna do off screen because I have to get my head in the camera and I don't wanna ruin the shot, then you can pick up all the stamps at once. You don't wanna pick up the stamps one at a time because the paper might move and then it might be a little bit off. Lay all your stamps down and then pick up the lid. Trust me. So I just wanted to zoom in and show you what this looks like, but you want to make sure the magnet is always near the edge. But as you can see, I have my pink pieces down here, I have my purple pieces over here, and then I have my blue pieces over here. And I'm also going to be stamping another card in different colors to show you that you can stamp more than once with this technique, and it works. So we can pick up the lid, and they'll all be stuck. It'll look really weird. And to make your life easier, if you want to, just put a clean piece of paper down, ink these up, and stamp them, and just leave it at that, because then you'll have a perfect template of exactly where to put them. So I'll make one right now. We'll use Screamin' Green because she doesn't get to make an appearance in this video otherwise. So you can use this template to place your stamps, and it will make a perfect mandala when you stamp it 8 times. So that can be saved as your little cheat sheet for this particular mandala, but we are going to be doing different colors. Also, when you're cleaning stamps, don't rub them, because especially for the mandala maker, they're very small and can move, and that will ruin your mandala. And yeah, just tap them. Okay, so remember, the images are flipped. So keep track of what you're doing and which inks you're using. So we're going to start off with the poppin' pink down here, the blaring blue over here, and then the potent purple over here. Okay, so those are our starting pieces in their respective color, and now I can stamp it all the way around the mandala. Nice. So there it is. I'll give you a little close-up there. And as you can see, it is just as pretty and perfect as the original. And now I'm going to clean these off as best as I can, and I'm going to stamp this entire mandala in another color. So next we're going to be using the Raging Red, the Orange Glow, and then once again the Blaring Blue. I'm going to switch up the stamps that I was using the blue on, and I'm going to add the other colors just to show you how pretty and easy this is. Voila, look at that. How pretty. And that one's a little bit off, but we're not gonna pay attention to her. She tried her best. So now I am actually going to take these 2 beautiful mandalas that I just made and cut them in half. And I know that sounds terrible, but trust me, we'll cover up the ugly edge that I'll make. And I'll use these. Yes. I've taken an art class in college. You can say I'm classically trained. And now you can take these and take a 3 3/4 by 5-inch sheet, and you're just gonna place it at the top and at the bottom to give it a little border and secure that down. All right, that you can really see the quality craftsmanship along the edge there. But what we are going to do is take our sassy stripes and a little, I think this is 1.5 by 3 3/4. It's as long as the white paper, but it's going to be wider than that seam we made so it can cover it up, but it'll still have a border on each side. So I'm just going to take a little piece of tape, just a tiny bit, and I'm going to have the stripes going one way, like so. I'm going to start off with my poppin' pink. And I'm just going to go along these lines right here. All right, and then you can peel that off. Lovely. And now you can put this side. I'm gonna wipe this off a little bit. I'm not going to risk contaminating the blue that I'm about to use. Looks clean enough to me. Now you just want to place that going the other way, like this. I need more pixie spray. Hang on. Here we go. And you can take your blue, hope this is blue, and do the same thing. And then when you do those colors, you get all 3 colors when you're done, because it makes purple. Next, we are going to take our pieces, and I also made one with red and the orange, and we are going to put it across that seam. We're going to layer it first with a black border where it has borders on the top, but not the sides, and then it'll look like that. So it'll cover up that seam. This is me doing my eyebrows in the morning. This is the truth. No one can tell. All right, so there is our mandala card so far, and now I'm going to stamp a greeting and mount it on a card base, and then I'll show you it when it's done. And voila, they are completed. Brush all my trash out of the way. Yes, so these were wreath builder cards that I made into A2 cards. As you can see, it jazzes it up a little with the stenciled border in between. Not stenciled border, stencil strip of paper, I don't know. This thing right here makes it look nice. And then I have these greetings that are in the mandala maker, which I really enjoy. So, those are the finished cards. There's some doggy hair on this. Mishi! So those were the finished cards. I hope you enjoyed them. I think they were really fun. I love using these inks with the mandala maker. They make them so fun and vibrant and loud and just pretty in general. So for last week's giveaway, I promised another $25 gift certificate to the comments that I picked answering what is your favorite shade of the Electro inks, and the winners are right here. So if you see your name here, remember to submit I won the Rina K giveaway to info@ginakdesigns.com. We will send you your products right away. I'm just going to do a simple question that I've probably already asked before, but how are you preparing for fall? I'm preparing by struggling to get all my college stuff in on time, which I have to go do right now. But I still have time, so tell me how you're preparing for the upcoming fall season down in the comments, and you could possibly win a gift certificate in next week's video. I'm going to go because Mishi is sniffing at our button display, and it's making me really uneasy. So yeah, okay, bye. Mishi, no.